Good day, good love, and good light illuminators and way showers. And thank you for being with me today, Wendy, as we all share together the infinite and timeless languages of lights, as Source does speak to us through every possible language of light. And speaking of light, I think I'm in a weird light right now. Sorry about that. I wanted to sit and catch some rays, so it's like I'm having a little hard time seeing myself, actually. So here I bring to you in my copper cup today. For some reason lately I've been guided toward copper, and so got myself a couple of copper mule mugs, and just having some pure water in here today. So here we go. Water, the elixir of life. The Andorasamikia. Water is the highest vibrational substance there is on this planet. It carries thought. We can change the molecular structure of water. And it just so happens that today, cheers to water. Today also happens to be day number 2, Tuesday, of Bashar's 7-day self-love challenge, if you will. And on the second day, we celebrate water. For the challenge, the self-love challenge was laid out in such a way that it was designed in the order of the things that we cannot as humans live without. And the second being, the first being air, and the second being water. So here we go. Cheers to water. And you all know how much I love the water and the power of water and the softness of water, that it can be soft and it can be strong, just like us. So today we're invited to, in this self-love idea, to take one sip in the mirror before each statement. I'm trying to grab my straw. Perhaps I'll take it out. I think it's a little easier. So, get your mirror and your water. I am happy. I am grateful for how grateful we are for the water. And I am refreshed. Self-love is about the simple self-care of being present with the air that you breathe. Being present with the water that you drink, being present and grateful for the food that you eat, for the love and support that you have. So with today, I wanted to also express my gratitude and appreciation for the inspiration that all of you bring to me, because every day you are my inspiration. Nature is my inspiration. My spirit guides are my inspiration. So there's a few things I wanted to share with you today as we do this I was almost, see, now I said daily. Oops. This cup of inspiration. And I was inspired by my friend Will Mitchell from Reiki with Will. And this is actually something I have said to myself many times, and he had said in his video yesterday, the idea about resistance, and this idea of softness in the water and flow reminded me very much today. And the date is 12/12. So I digress. Happy portal of 12/12/2017. And this means many things to many people. And in this mirror day of 12/12, I see 3 and 3, and we'll get into the 33 here in just a moment. And the inspiration I received was about being resistant to our own path of resistance, path of least resistance. So today, I invite all of us to repeat this mantra as often as necessary. I am releasing my resistance to my path of least resistance. I am releasing my resistance to my path of released resistance. I am releasing my resistance to my own path of least resistance. Thank you for that wonderful, quotable, wonderful reminder. So today, as I'm seeing this 33 energy, this 12-12, and this flow idea of water and inspiration and synchronicity, I started feeling this idea of, I'm seeing the 12-12. So we've here, I'll draw it out for you, shall we? So we'll do our 12-12. Oops. I don't like that one as well. Here we go. 12-12. 2017. So I'm seeing this 33 energy, this 12, the 12-12. So I'm seeing 3 and 3, and then the 1 of the 2017. And I'm going to flip the page. I didn't like the way I did that. Tuashanateli hinate kilo unti sonorosateki. Sere sonoto so marushanate kili hina kilianto kosamori yashanateki. La hina kilianta sonorosasa. Sora sonoto sha iwakuna kili hina na titila intakeliana na sasha shotoroa. Sora sona so poliana kiliata tarekisha. Sono sopola. So yeah. So there I'm seeing the 3 and the 3 and the 1, and then the 3 and the 3 over the 1. And then I started seeing the 3 facing each other or opposite one another. And as I did that, I started to see it the other direction as butterfly wings. And this immersion this immersion from our cocoons, this 12-12 portal of opening our heart chakra and our heart energy. So there we are, guys. The butterfly, losing resistance to our own path of least resistance. We're so used to doing it the hard way, and release, surrender, being free and flowing like water is about the 33rd parallel. It's about opening up the mystery schools, if you will, opening up the mysteries of the world, of the universe, of creation, the mysteries within you, within all of us, within our connections to everything. And I'm so inspired by everyone's comments and their questions, because it opens up me as a butterfly. It allows me to fly freer and to open up my thought processes. And as I was thinking about being inspired by nature, and this idea of the animal totems has been very strong with me as well. And among others, I was getting the bear energy very strongly. And today I heard the bear is awakening. The sleeping bear has awoken. And I kept hearing the sleeping bear has awoken. And then I saw the 12-21 portal. Okay, so today also equals 7. So we've got the 7 energy, which is, the spiritual energy. So now I was also then led to this idea of the sleeping bear, and the sleeping bear is awakening. And then they said the winter solstice, the winter solstice. Typically the bear goes into hibernation on the winter solstice, yet they're telling me the sleeping bear will be awakened at the winter solstice. So I also realized that, of course, that being this winter solstice, the date is 12/21/2017. So we've got the same 33 and 1 energy. So we've got the same idea of the 3 and the 3 and the 1. And so I'm really feeling this 33rd parallel, this idea of unity and oneness, and that's what this is all about, is the idea of the mirror of the 3 and the 3. And I'm seeing them forwards and backwards and every direction. And then this idea of 7 and spirituality. And then I'm hearing I am spirit, I am mind, I am body, and the triangle, and this, and then the idea that, okay, and then we've got the 33, which equals 6. And then today I saw on the clock 9:36 a.m. and right away I hear, free energy and the divine numerology and synchronicity. And then I look up the angel numbers and I realize, and I read, of course, that 33 is the master number. And then I'm laughing that at the same time, my partner's telling me, oh yeah, I forgot. We sold our house in 111 days into the year last year. And my address here happens to be 111. So I've got that, as I've mentioned, I think before. And now my birth path number is 11. His birth path number is 33. So now we're joking about this 11 energy and the 1 energy and the 33 energy and the 3 energy and the 12/12, because he's a Sagittarian too, and his birth month is 12. So that's always been one of his favorite numbers, and it's like no surprise that it equals 3, and that 33 is his birth path. So I was like just immersed in all this amazing magical synchronicity today, and I'm looking up the angel number, and the symbolization for this is the master teachers, and the energy of the 33 is compassion, blessings, inspiration. Here we are talking about this sharing together, this cup of inspiration, and I'm thirsty. And courage and discipline and bravery and honesty. And Sagittarius is about that. It's about truth. It's about the ultimate truth. It's about wanting to know the ultimate truth about creation and all that is and all that I am and all that there is, and higher learning and the master class and master teachers. And so it was so perfectly fitting today, this 12/12 portal, and this idea of the age of Aquarius, and this awakening, and Jupiter and Mars and Mercury and Sagittarius and the galactic center and Saturn. All of it is just this beautiful, inspirational merging of energies. And so I was just really immersed in these ideas, and how fitting it was for today. And I just wanted to see if there, and as I'm hearing this again, I'm hearing the I am, the 12/12 portal that's opening this frequency of that 13th step, of taking that 13th step, of the 13th dimension, of the 13th step feels to me like the remembering, the putting back together of all of that we are, all of our fractals, all of our DNA, putting our pieces back together and gathering this idea, but in a conscious manner, in a connective, collective consciousness. I was just wanted to see what else I might have written about that. And the idea of consciousness, too, the definition is about being aware and responding to one's surroundings. So when we're talking about being fully conscious, we're being aware of our now. And you are here to create a magic in a way we've never created before. And the signs are in your synchronicities. The signs that you are in your path of least resistance are your synchronicities. So with that, I'm going to take a brief moment of water, and I'm going to bless the cards, and we will pull one. Ah, yes. And everything is connected. And I was taking a moment today, speaking of my old house. Last year at this time, I would have been making videos in the cold and the snow, and it's been very cold up north of Chicago. And I wanted to mention that as well, that I had a very emotional experience this morning in connecting with those trees that I planted. I planted all the trees on my property there, and I remember being there and making a video even then about my lady maple and the maple tree that I had planted. And I planted, it was about this big around, and it was enormous when we moved, and we were there for like 25 years or over 25 years. So I had this, I remember saying at the time, her telling me the elemental saying, we can connect to anything at any time, and no matter where we are and everywhere and every when, that no matter where I went in my world, I would always be able to reconnect with those farm fields, with those trees, with the forest, with the woods. I even get my heart chakra and my solar plexus just open, reminding me and remembering and connecting right now, even with my lady maple and the beautiful trees that I planted and the beautiful, huge blue spruces that were just as tall as me. And when I left, they were soaring, huge, beautiful, gorgeous evergreen trees. And the farm fields that I walked in, and the trees that I sat under, and the places, the sacred spaces, the places that I took all of you, and how we at any time and any when and anywhere can connect to anything. We are the earth magicians. So I connect and I'm in deep gratitude for those moments and those walks and those days and the connections and the day that the emissaries of the Light Collective came to me and asked, are you ready? Are you ready to beam the languages of lights to the planet? To open the portals all over the world, to open sacred places and sacred spaces within Gaia, within the human collective spirit, within your own life, to guide you to your own path of least resistance. So today I was guided to use the Earth Magic deck, because we really are Earth magicians. And if I'm guided to, when and if I'm guided to, I will read the meaning out of the book when Spirit guides me to do so. Otherwise, I am guided to simply speak what comes through. For every breath and every moment has the potential to be a life-changing, miraculous, magical, life-altering experience. Every moment has that potential. The tree. I don't believe this. The tree. Speaking of my trees and talking about my trees and connecting with my trees and looking out at the trees. And I'm reminded now too that every root of every tree is connected, covering the entire earth like a web, like we are a web connected together. The web of all that is much like the roots of the trees. And there we are, extending out, grounding our energy to Gaia, just as I was doing yesterday. Every day I ground to Gaia. And the trees, reminding us that we are all connected to all things at any time, that we are really all the tree of life, all of us, all that is. The one is the all are the one. We are the tree of life. My earrings, the tree of life. I actually bought these. I think I've mentioned this before in videos. I bought these a year that changed my life on my birthday. And I was guided to these Tree of Life earrings, and actually changed that day, my life changed that day. And everything about my life and my perspective changed that day that I bought these earrings. And so I was reminded just now that the Tree of Life is the symbol that we are all one, we are all connected, there is nothing at any time and any when and anywhere and any being, any energy that we cannot connect with at any time. And I remember even in that video saying, we can all connect to her, Lady Mabel, together anytime we wish. We can all connect to each other at any time that we wish to. And this also happens to be the deck, the back of the deck. So, and there we are, the jewels, they're you guys probably can't see them, but there's the sun emerging from the inner earth. There's this beautiful, I don't want to call this like a meadow. Yes, it's a meadow of yellow flowers here. We've got jewels hanging in the trees, reminding us. And then behind that, we've got this beautiful sunburst and the blue skies behind it, reminding me very much of what I see and videotape out here every day. The sunburst, I can't get enough of the photographs of this idea of living in the light, living and sharing these light codes. And I know I was going to keep these short. So there you go, Paula. Sorry about that. The inspiration just falls out. So there we go, guys. I guess I don't want to apologize because it is what it is. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Mahala. Yeah. You are my everyday cup of inspiration. So remember, get your water, get in the mirror, and remember, you are water, you are life, you are connected to every droplet of water, in every cloud, in every ocean, in every star, in every being, in everything, and we are connected. Nyatose. I love you. The tree of life. The family tree. My family tree. I send you love.